Hello guys, and welcome back to another preview video on the channel. And I'm sorry there hasn't been a preview video for quite a while. Been busy, and the review videos tend to do better on this channel. But it is interesting to see what the opposition fans think, before the game, rather than having the result impact their thoughts. So here we go. Hull City versus West Brom preview coming up after this intro. Let's go. So yeah, Hull City take on West Brom at the MKM Stadium on Saturday. And this, in my opinion, is going to be a very, very close game. Obviously Hull City off the back of a 3-0 win at Peterborough, at the Western Home Stadium in Peterborough, and of course with Grant McCann being in charge at Peterborough now, then it was a very good result that we got that. And West Brom also under new management. They've gone from Valerian Ismail to Steve Bruce, who all Hull City fans know. And I don't know, they lost last night to Swansea 2-0. So things aren't going well for them either. It'll be pretty close between us and West Brom, I think, the game on Saturday. And I just hope, if we keep that defensive structure that's been so good for us recently, and if our attackers can be on the game, like Lewis Potter, and maybe having some injuries back as well, which I'll get onto in a minute. Lewis Potter, if he can be on his game for Saturday, then I think we might have a chance at winning against West Brom, which is pretty crazy because I think I saw somewhere there's like 2 points between us maybe, and one team was in Premier League last season, and one team was in League One last season, and now we're at a 2 points split in the Championship this season. So how things can turn. And in terms of the injury front, it's been reported that Nathan Baxter, Aliar Syed Manesh, Tom Eves, I think Callum Elder as well, and Marcus Force are all mentioned back from injury. So that could be pretty good for the Tigers, considering how light we've been for the last few weeks. Good to have Nathan Baxter back in goal, even though Ingram has played well since Baxter got injured. He's played well, but I'd like to see Baxter back in goal. I think a lot of Hull City fans would. Obviously Tom Eves, Alia and Marcus Force coming back to help out with Tyler Smith. We've got attacking options now. With Peterborough, we only had one striker, which was Tyler Smith. He did score, but when he got tired, we couldn't really bring anybody on apart from Malik Wilkes, who was a winger. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes. I think Shotta, I know people saying they want him out already, but we have had some good performances. We only conceded one against Fulham, which was a look headed by Mitrovic. We drew against QPR, who were 4th in the league. We drew against Sheffield United, who were up there, and they're a very good team. And now we come up against West Brom, who were in Premier League last season. So it'll be good. It'll be a good test for us. I don't know what formation I'll play. Against Peterborough, he went back to a back 3, but with the injuries coming back, he might go to a back 4 again. I don't know. I think it will be a close test. West Brom got some. Steve Bruce, who was highly liked amongst Hull City fans, is unfortunate he fell out with the owners and left. And we've also got Colin Townsend, who was at Hull City's academy too. It'll be good to look out for him. I think Hull City, Dean Garner, I think it is for West Brom. I think he's always been a player that we should always look out for. So yeah, my score prediction for this game is going to be Hull City to win. I said it's going to be close. Hull City to win 2-1 against West Brom at the MKM Stadium. Hopefully the fans can come back after that disappointing defeat against Barnsley last time at home. Hopefully get the fans back and well, some of them from the fans back anyway. And now let's move on to the West Brom fan who is from the Baggies podcast, I believe it's called. I'm pretty sure he'll let me know if I get it wrong. But I think his name's Lewis, I think. If I've got that wrong, then I will. But yeah, take it away.
Hello, Hull City fans. It's Louis Bent here from the Baggies podcast, which is a show talking about all things West Bromwich Albion. Here to give you my thoughts ahead of West Brom versus Hull City on Saturday. Yeah, I'm really not looking forward to this one. Of course, Albion have been in a really, really bad run of form recently, and it's fastly becoming my least favourite season to be an Albion fan at the moment. Of all the years that I've watched them, you know, I look at some of the fantastic seasons that we've had in the past, and you know, this is just a real new low for the club. I think in my lifetime, certainly to be sat 13th in the EFL Championship table is nothing short of I think a real disgrace with the amount of good players I'd say that we've got at our disposal. This season, I think we started off really well. I'm sure you remember that we beat you guys at the Hawthorns earlier on this season, but ultimately it's just not been very consistent at all. Some performances have been pretty good. You know, I look back at the wins at the start of the season, the 4-0 win over Sheffield United, the 4-0 win over Cardiff City. They're two really good victories that, you know, really remind me that there was something a bit special about the way that we started the season. But as it's gone on, we've got progressively worse and worse, and now under Steve Bruce, you know, it's really not looking bright. But of course, Hull City, I've kept a little bit of an eye over you guys since you brought in your new manager. Seeing you've had a few decent results, of course. Remember in particularly the win earlier on, last week against Peterborough was pretty decent for yourselves, and of course that was a big victory for you, and of course a very good win against a side in that bottom half. So of course noted that and took note of that really good win for yourself. So you'll be buzzing going into this game, and of course I don't think you'll need much encouragement. You know, I think as long as you get on the front foot and play with a bit of intensity and aggression in your play and really wanting to compete, I think you'll have no troubles beating us on Saturday. We're such a side devoid of confidence at the moment. I'm really concerned as to where our next points are going to come from, and I certainly, unfortunately, don't think it's going to be against yourselves. But yeah, I'll say a 1-0 Hull win. I don't like to predict Albion to lose, but I really can't see us having any real impact on the game. I think that it will just be a similar performance and similar result. Unfortunately, I think things are really that bad. So yeah, I'll go for 1-0 Hull City. But yeah, best of luck for the rest of the season, and thank you very much for inviting me on the channel.
So yeah, that was his thoughts on the game. You know, I wish West Brom good luck for the rest of the season, but obviously not on Saturday. But yeah, we will be doing a review video for the game, hopefully. I don't know when it'll be out, but maybe Saturday night, Sunday morning sort of time. So make sure you get your notifications on. Press the notification bell so you know whenever I upload a game, preview or review. So yeah, leave a like, it would be a massive thank you to everyone who has subscribed so far. And it has been 5 years, well over 5 years, since I started YouTube with that empty KCOM video. So yeah, I just want to say thank you to everyone so far. We're on 250 at the minute. Hopefully we can get to 300 maybe by a couple of months maybe. But yeah, thank you guys for being there, and you know, without you I won't be on YouTube producing content. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm Lincoln Webster, and I'll see you for the review video. Peace.